All right, guys. Today we're going to be hitting legs. The thing about legs is a lot of people say they think it's funny to say, "Oh, I'm skipping legs." I love hitting legs, and I don't love hitting legs because it's fun to hit legs. There's two main reasons why I like to hit legs. One, I like to get my legs bigger. That's the obvious one. And second, when you hit legs at a proper intensity, above any other exercise like chest or whatever, it releases chemicals into your brain. And those chemicals are endorphins, dopamine, and serotonin. I'm sure you've all heard those three words before. But after a leg day, and those three, chemicals that have been released into your brain, you feel amazing. And anybody that's hit legs in a proper fashion knows that you feel extremely exuberant and clear mentally. And it's really an amazing feeling. So I'm going to have a whole lot of that feeling in about 3 hours here after we're done legs. So catch you there. So as far as the amount of times I hit legs a week, it varies. I've had, I'm sure like everybody else, I've had problems with knee health and them hurting really bad. So it's usually 1 to 2 times a week. A lot of the times, 1 time a week is plenty because of, how hard that workout is. And, sometimes I'm feeling good and I want to hit it twice. I'd say my legs have come the furthest in any of my body parts since the beginning. They're definitely not the hardest thing to grow. If you apply the correct stimulus, they're going to grow. It's pretty straightforward stuff, but we'll start with a little split squat, and then we'll move into some dumbbell RDLs, and then we'll get into some accessories from there on. So. One of the reasons I spend like half an hour to 45 minutes warming up for legs is like kind of what I talked about before. If you don't take the time to warm up and something starts to ache, something starts to hurt, it could be weeks or multiple months before you could have another proper leg day. So you got to be careful, especially your knees. I always say the knees are the flaw in the human body. There's always something going on with them. So you're really just going to take proper precaution and warm up properly. We're going to get into some kettlebell split squats now. Shit is brutal, man. I honestly don't know how heavy we'll go here. Last time I did these, I gave a lot of effort towards it, and I think I tweaked a little bit or something in my hamstring, but we'll start with a warm-up and then we'll move up and see how we feel. press machine. It's called the squat press. On this, and if I was doing a leg press, like regular leg press, and most any machine where my feet are going to be planted on the surface, I'm going to place my feet as far down on the board as possible without my heels coming off of the board. So the difference with this set would be, is actually I'm going to put my toes all the way on the bottom of the board and not worry about my heels. And I should get an even crazier stretch this time. Alright guys, we're on some accessory work. I got a lying hamstring curl. Ended up going pretty heavy on those RDLs. Felt good. So, crush it here. But I'm getting pretty hungry and pretty fatigued. But we're gonna get it done. Honestly, you can do what you want with this information, because personally I really only take advice from people that are successful in the field that they're giving advice on. And my calves aren't very, not a strong point to say the least, but I definitely would recommend at the end of your set of calves, after you've done your 20-25 reps, let the weight lay on let the weight just rest and really stretch your calves for a good 10 to 15 extra seconds at the bottom of the set. Do what you want with this information. Been bumping this new Drake album all day. Oh, legs. Losing those cuts, man. But hey, gotta do what you gotta do. Till you're gonna get bigger.